You're not gonna believe what just happened. Just last week, there was an announcement of a live-action movie based on one of the worst, if not the most cringe-worthy cartoons I've seen in my childhood, Dora the Frickin' Explorer. I have a lot of mixed opinions about it, so I hope you all will enjoy this video. Today marks the 4th or 5th video that I do a Juan Talks About video about a show that I really despised as a kid, Dora the Explorer. Now, looking back at the show, it is great to teach kids how to speak Spanish, but at the same time, it just gets more and more annoying just watching it. And I know there are people who still like it now, but I still have a lot of memories seeing whole lots of merchandise everywhere. VHS tapes, toys, clothes, hats, a freaking, a live tour everywhere. And the show finally ended in 2014 with a sequel series, Dora and Friends. Oh my goodness, and people hate this even more. This is probably a good reason why they started making the movie, because I guess no one even watches Dora and Friends, really. It all started when Paramount Pictures, yes, this Paramount Pictures, announced that there was going to be a live-action adaptation. And even Nickelodeon is going to get involved. Yes, even Nickelodeon, except it was also going to be produced by Platinum Dunes, and you know what that means. Platinum Dunes is going to be produced by the biggest guy of them all, Michael Bay, but not anymore. So Michael Bay, I'm sorry, you're not getting involved, so that's a good thing. At least, he's not involved anymore. That's a good thing, right? Maybe not. Considering that this is a live-action movie based on a cartoon, that doesn't mean it's going to be good. Look at Scooby-Doo, for example. That flopped, at least the sequel improved. And then there's freaking Garfield, that sucked too, poor Bill Murray. And of course, Michael Bay previous produced Transformers, including the most recent one last night. And let's not forget about Ninja Turtles, also produced by Michael Bay. There was supposed to be a third Ninja Turtles movie announced, but now it's put on hold for some reason. I don't know, that's what the producer said last year, but yeah. Live-action movies based on cartoons are just so bad, and very few work. And one of the worst examples in my head is the Smurfs. Dear Lord, why Sony had to get involved making the Smurfs? I mean, come on. It sucked. I'm glad that Sony sorta got their heads right with making a fully animated Smurfs movie called The Lost Village, but the first 2 live-action movies were just big duds. I'm sorry. They just suck. And another really bad example of live-action movies based off of cartoons, Nickelodeon's own Avatar The Last Airbender released a movie simply called The Last Airbender, made by M. Night Shyamalan, and that movie was just plain boring and awful. But there were some good movies like George of the Jungle. That's the only one that I can think of on the top of my head that was just really good. And of course, SpongeBob movie Sponge Out of Water. Now that one was made by Nickelodeon themselves, and that's the only other live-action movie that I can think of so far that's actually good, along with George of the Jungle, and nearly everything else is just not really doing good so far. But as of now, there hasn't been doing any more announcements of Dora the Explorer, the live-action movie. I don't think it's gonna work out good. That's all I gotta say for you all. Just, I don't think it's going to be good, so comment, subscribe, stay tuned for more new videos. Just a really quick video. I don't think Dora's going to work as a live-action movie. It's just not. See you again.